Hey guys, it's Arissa. Welcome back to my channel. I have my handbag collection for you guys today. I did get a request for this after I did my what's in my handbag video and why I decided to sell all my handbags, start from scratch, and really look for forever pieces. And that's also why I would consider my collection to be pretty minimal. I wanted to focus on pieces that wouldn't go out of style, I wouldn't get tired of, I'd be able to wear them all year round for various occasions, and I'm pretty happy with what I have right now. So I hope you guys enjoy this and let me know if you have any more video requests for the future. We're gonna start off with this guy right here. This is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM in Damier Ebene with Rose Ballerine interior. It's pretty full actually. I wore it to work a few times in the last week. So this one I love to wear to work. I love to take it with me on a road trip, and it's just such a versatile forever piece for me. And I love the MM size. I have considered getting the GM size in the future, and I'm definitely not ruling that out for down the road, but for now I really like the MM. And I love the print because you don't have to worry about it in the rain, especially with this treated leather. And I also put lotion on my hands and I don't have to think about it when I grab the handles, you know, with the untreated leather, the vachetta of the monogram print, you do have to worry about potentially staining that. When I first got this, I was a little concerned about the Rose Ballerine interior, about it potentially getting dirty and staining, but I really haven't had many issues with it, if at all. So overall, I would say this bag gets an A+ from me, and I'm gonna be planning to wear it for years to come, if not forever. And I want to quickly mention the pochette that comes with the Neverfull. I use this very often. I know that some people don't really care for it, they sell it right away, but I love this. I think this is a big asset. I love to grab this sometimes when I'm quickly running an errand and I just pop in some cards, my driver's license, and my keys, and I'm good to go. So I really love this little pochette. The next bag I'll mention is the one from my What's in My Bag. So if you want to know more about it or see what I put in here, I will link that video below. And this is the bag that I've been wearing to work. I have been taking my Neverfull and a different bag that I'll show you here in a bit to work as well, but this is the one that's been kind of taking over my life. And I do prefer wearing this as a shoulder bag because it does come with two different straps. You could add another strap here and it will be a crossbody, it'll be a lot longer. And the size is perfect. I did have the classic Speedy 30 at one point, but I ended up selling that and I eventually got this instead. I noticed that when it comes to top handles, the next bag I'm going to show you is my go-to top handle bag, and the Speedy 30 really wasn't my go-to. So instead I wanted to get something that was versatile, something I can put on my shoulder, and this was the answer. This is also a little bit smaller and I think that it works out better for me. I do love the Speedy 30, the size of it, the look of it, but in the end, this was a lot more practical for me. So if you want to see more about this, I will link my other video below. And if you were considering the Speedy B25, I know I was for a very long time, I do highly recommend it. And real quick, I did forget to say that I am 5'3". All of that information is below in case you were interested in how it compares to my body frame. And you can also still wear it as a top handle bag. So that's why I think in the end, the bandolier is so worth it. You can wear it like this, you can put it on your shoulder, and you can also run it around you as a crossbody. So overall, I think this is a big hit for me. Now we're gonna get into my black handbags. So this is my go-to top handle bag. This is the Louis Vuitton Alma PM Epi Leather in black, and this is the older model. I will link it below. I did get it from fashionphile.com. It was pre-loved or used, and no, I am not affiliated with them. They don't know who I am. I just went on there myself. I purchased it, and I had a good experience with Fashionphile. I know that a lot of people like to review them and let you guys know what the experience is like. I had a good experience with them with this bag. And I did get a good deal on this because it is the older model. Overall, the Alma PM itself is still in existence and the Epi Leather is still in existence. But as you can see, this is the older version because it has the horizontal lines, and the newer Epi Leather comes with diagonal lines. And also this comes with gold tone hardware and the newer ones come with silver tone hardware. So that's why I wanted to get the older model, I wanted the gold tone hardware, and I love this bag. On Fashionphile, it also was listed in excellent condition. On that website, they have new, excellent, very good, and good. I always look for excellent or new because I tried getting very good one time and it did not look very good at all. I ended up selling that bag in the end. So I definitely go for excellent or very good, excellent or new. And this one was excellent and it had nothing wrong with it. It was absolutely beautiful. Nothing was wrong on the bottom. It's in such good condition. I'll leave more information about it below. And I was grabbing for this as a go-to top handle over the Speedy 30 because the black was just so extremely versatile. The Damier Ebene to me is still very much a neutral because it's brown and it's a classic look. But I really was grabbing the black more than the other. So that's why I wanted to just buy one or keep one top handle bag, and I stuck with this. When I first started getting into luxury handbags, I didn't really care for the silhouette of the Alma, but now I love it. I think it's so ladylike and classic, and I love also keeping the zipper open and keeping everything lined up this way in my bag so I never lose anything. And this bag is actually empty, so I can show you guys here what it looks like. And overall, it was such a good buy for me, and I'm gonna definitely be keeping this for the rest of my life. It was a really good buy, and I love the gold tone hardware. So my next black handbag, and I have poop bags in here for my dogs. This is the Gucci Soho Disco, and this is my crossbody bag. I do have the Speedy B25, of course, that I could use as a crossbody, but I very much prefer this as my crossbody, and I use this a lot. When I run errands, when I'm walking the dogs, when I just go out real quick somewhere, I always grab this. It's also great to carry with you on vacation if you want to just be hands-free, not worry about your bag. So the one thing I don't really care for about this bag is I have a little tie right here, and if I get rid of it, this kind of just sticks out like that. So I ended up putting a little tie here, and I bring it down to hold that in place, which is what I prefer. So otherwise, I'd say this is a great bag. I'm so glad I got it, and I use it all the time. So this to me is a very classic bag that I will not be getting rid of anytime soon. So my last two handbags here are the Longchamp Les Pliages, and I am considering donating this one because it's so old, first of all, and there are just a lot of scuffs on it now. It's black and there are just some scuffs at the bottom. I've had this for a really long time, and now that I have the new one, I'm thinking about donating this. I'll see if I can get the scuffs out or if they're pretty much permanent. But otherwise, I think the Longchamp Les Pliages is such a classic bag. It's never gonna go out of style, and it's so good for every day, for travel, and for work. And I think the black is a no-brainer. It's a good one. And this is the one I got from the Nordstrom anniversary sale this year. And this one is it called New Khaki, I think? I'll link it below. And I love the expandable tote because it's going to be excellent for travel. I intend to take this with me on my trip to Houston later this month. And I could zip it up too to make it a lot smaller. I already have in here my neck pillow for the airplane, and I'm just really looking forward to using this for travel. I love how easy it is to clean these bags. The interior as well looks like that, and it's so easy to spot clean. So I always recommend the Longchamp Les Pliages. I think they're just such a good bag to have in your collection, especially if you like to go on trips. If you want to take this with you on a road trip or on the plane, I think it's an excellent purchase, especially because you can zip this up and it's a little bit more secure than the Neverfull. And I think the one thing that I'm missing is an evening bag. If I were to say anything about my collection, if I went to a wedding or a fancy event, I don't think that any of these really fit that. But that's also like a first world problem. I don't really care too much, but that's just the one thing that I thought about with this collection. I'm really missing that go-to evening bag. But otherwise, you know, for my day-to-day life, this is the perfect collection for me. I love having less, and I really feel like I appreciate each bag more and I use them more often. I hope you guys are enjoying the mix of content. Every now and then I like to sprinkle in a little fashion or any other categories that I really enjoy just overall in life and not just makeup and beauty. So I really appreciate your support. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys again in my next upload. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.